Okay, hello, hi everyone. Welcome back to CapCut mini course from beginner to pro. And yes, still with me, Laila Rahma. How are you today? I hope you are doing well and ready to dive into another fun and practical session. In this section, we are going to explore how to quickly level up your video style using effects, filter, stock footage, and overlays in CapCut, of course. And before we practice it, I want to share you why we use effects and stock assets in our video. Let's talk about these benefits one by one. The first one, make your video visually appealing. Effects and stock footage help your video looks polished and keep your audience engaged. The second one, reinforce your style or mood. Use effect to match your video's mood like cinematic, vintage, or playful styles. And the third one, save time with pre-made assets. Stock videos and templates let you quickly add some professional elements without starting from scratch. And the last one, add storytelling elements with overlays because overlays can highlight important details and strengthen your storytelling visually. Okay, now let's move to CapCut. Once you open your project and tap on effects, you will see so many options available, from cinematic styles to silly and funny ones. CapCut also makes things a lot easier by organizing all the effects into categories, so you are not overwhelmed scrolling endlessly. You will find trending for the most popular effects, pro, which are exclusive to CapCut Pro users, and then other fun section like opening and closing, nightclub, lens, light effect, retro, and so many more. Feel free to explore them one by one and find what fits to your video. And yeah, you just click on one and you will instantly see the preview.
Dikit-dikit AI, dikit-dikit AI. Sekarang siapa coba yang nggak pakai AI?
Feel free to try out different effects and see what fits your video vibes. When you find the one you like, just select it, preview it,
Dikit-dikit AI, dikit-dikit AI. Sekarang siapa coba yang
and drag it right under the clip you want to apply it to. It's super simple, right? Okay, next up is transitions. And as you can see, there are tons of fun and unique options here too. You can try them one by one to see which one fit best on your video style. Just like before, once you pick the one you like, drag it to timeline and drop it right between two clips. Yeah, because it's transition, yeah. So it should be between the two clips. And the transition library in CapCut is seriously impressive. I can say it's way more advanced than most built-in editors out there. And for my video, I'm going with this one and here's the result. See, it makes the video flow so much better and definitely less boring. Okay, and next up is filters. Again, as you can see, there are lots of color grading options available here and they help unify your colors and mood. But honestly, I rarely use the filters just because most of the time they don't really match the vibe of the video that I edit. Instead, I usually prefer to adjust things manually. Yeah, you can go to the adjustment tab and tweak everything based on your needs, like brightness, contrast, saturations, and so on. I usually just go straight to check the auto adjustment box here and then tweak the numbers a bit so it fits the vibe that I want. Nothing too much, just enough to enhance the look. Can you see the difference before and after? Yeah. Okay, next up is stickers. I really like stickers because these are a fun way to make your video feel more playful and engaging. I actually use them quite a lot. Yeah, all you have to do is tap on stickers, then type in what you're looking for. For example, if you want to add greeting, just type hi. Or if you want to highlight a certain word, you can type the specific letters just like this. L A Y, lie. And then I will then I will adjust for sizing, and then positioning, and then duration. Yeah. Just adjust the duration and placement on the timeline so it fits naturally with the flow of your video. Alright, let's start with stock videos. First, you can head over the library on the left side. Here you will find tons of stock videos that are totally royalty free. So you can use this clip to add professional looking b-rolls, and it's super useful for things like cutaways, smooth transition, or just giving more context to your main video content. For example, just type keyword like city, and after that you will see tons of city video options to choose from, or nature in the search bar, and pick what fits to your vibes and then drag and drop. Next, let's talk about overlays. Yeah, overlays let you place other videos or image right on top of your main footage. And again, it's super useful for adding some extra visual elements or context. Choose the file you want to layer in. Yeah, you can import from your gallery, and if you already add to your project, you can resize, rotate, or move it around freely to fit your layout or style, like this. You can also make the image pop even more by adding some animation like this, and it makes the visual feel more alive when it shows up on screen. Just pick up the animation style that fits to your vibe, and if you want to blend the overlay into the background better, you can try using the blend setting too. But keep in mind, not every image needs it. You can see many options here like normal, color dodge, linear burn, and so on. So if your original image already looks good as is, no need to force it. Just go with what works best for your video style. Now let's move on to templates. Okay, so templates are basically pre-made video edits that already come with text, transitions, and effects, so all nicely packaged. And the best part is you just need to replace the clips with your own footage, and everything else stay in place. It saves a lot of time, but your video still looks polished and professional. I can say this is very super helpful, and especially when you are on the deadline, yeah. Yeah, for example, let's say that I want to create an opening video. You can start by browsing through the available templates here and pick one that fits to your style. CapCut will automatically show you how many clips are needed for the template. You just need to replace and placeholder with your own clips like this. Yeah, and don't forget to adjust the text as well to match your content. And here's the final result. Yeah, this pretty easy, right? Okay. Now let's move on to the final part, green screen and transparent assets. You can find green screen assets yourself, like by Googling, or you can find on YouTube, something like that. or simply search directly in CapCut's library. And yeah, you can find option green screen. And after you click it, you will see a lot of options available here, from opener to font elements that make your video more dynamic, like news, style frames, phone or laptop mockup, and more. And yeah, in this example, I will keep it simple. Yeah, I'm going to show you how to use a crumple paper transition. Just import the green screen video into your timeline as an overlay, and then tap on chroma key. This tool helps you to remove the green background. Tap on the green area and adjust the strength slider, and you will see the background disappear. Yeah, and this is the result. Okay, now last one, transparent assets like PNGs. It actually works just like the previous step. All you need to do is just import your PNG file and add it as an overlay like this. And yeah, no need to use the chroma key since the background is already transparent. Okay, so I give you an example like this. You can adjust sizing, position. Yeah. Okay, and this trick is super useful if you want to add logo, sticker, or fun graphic elements to your video. Okay, that's all. And yeah, before we wrap up, here are a few quick pro tips to help level up your edits. First one, use filters to keep your video's color style consistent. Second one, don't stack too many effects because less is more and too much can look messy. The third one, make sure your overlays match the theme and color palette of your video. And the last one, don't forget stock footage is great for filling gaps or adding more story to your edits. So that's all from me. See you on the next video. Bye!